Hey, pre-algebra. I'm not here today, but you have a nice guest teacher who is going to help you make sure that you get to the right project and that we can have a successful and productive day. So my first hour, we are not going to continue working on our zoo project. I actually had to leave yesterday in third hour, so none of my other classes got to work on the zoo project. So if you didn't get done with your homework, good news, you have an extra day. But we're going to take a step back and kind of do some practice problems. So what I'd like for you to do is go ahead and get your iPad ready. And in a second here, I'm going to put up a QR code that I would like for you to scan. And you can scan it, and then we'll talk through how you're going to get to the right assignment. So go ahead and the guest teacher can hit pause, and you get out your iPad and open up your camera and get ready to scan the QR code. All right, so here's the QR code. You should be scanning the QR code right about now. If students need a little bit more time, I'll have the guest teacher pause it one more time, and then you'll have to move the the cursor out of the way to make sure that it's not in the way. So go ahead and scan it. I'll also put the link on Schoology just in case the scanner doesn't work. Anyway, once you scan it, you should end up going to a website that looks like this. You're going to want to make sure that you say yes, make a copy. You will have to be logged into your school app's Gmail account. So go ahead and make a copy. And on your iPad, it'll look a little bit different, but I'm thinking. On your iPad, it'll look a little bit different, but that's about all you need to know. So your first slide is going to give you a helpful hint, and it says if you accidentally mess something up on the slide, use the undo button. You guys have done these drag and drop ones. You know that sometimes they're kind of annoying, but we just kind of have to roll with it. On the next slide, I've gone and put a note card for you that talks about how to find the area of different shapes. So you are going to go through, and there are 12 shapes that I would like for you to find the area of. Some composite figures here. So you're going to go through and find the area of each one, and if you need to, you can come back and use the formulas here. You're going to want to get out a piece of scratch paper, and on your scratch paper, you can do the questions or the math for the questions. But I'm going to go ahead and take a peek at this one right here, and I'm going to do this one with you, and then you'll be able to do the activity by yourself for the rest of it. So you've got some tools that are in this Google slide. So yours are going to be in the, up on the top, it'll say add up here. There'll be a plus sign. But if you need to, you can always take the line and kind of make an invisible line here. And I like to do that sometimes so that I can kind of see my lines a little bit. Where is this line, the invisible line, coming from? So now what's happened is I've made two different shapes, and I've made this little square right here, and this little square has an area of 36, because when I take 6 times 6, because it tells me my length squared, so when I take this 6 times 6, I'm going to get 36 meters squared. And I can't get the little 2 on there, but you know that that's units squared. So now I need to find the area of this rectangle right here. When I do that, I know that my bottom is 6, and this piece right here is 6. But this piece right here is the same length as this piece right here. So I have another 6. So I know that my side length is actually 12. So because it's the 6 that's right here, and then the 6 that I had right here. So I have 2 of these. And if I copy paste them, I can do that. And so I have 12 right there. So 6 times 12 is 72. It's a huge text box. I don't know why it ended up so big. But we have 72. So now my total area is going to be 36 plus 72, or 72 plus 36. So when I add those together, I'm going to get 108. And if I look over here, there's an answer that's 108. So you're going to take it and you're going to drag it over into the answer box right there. You're going to do the same thing for the next 5 here. Remember, use the tools at the top that you can draw lines, or you can make extra shapes. You can make things different colors so that you can see what you need to do. Use text boxes to kind of mark your work, or use a piece of scratch paper. And then on the second slide, you've got those circles. So watch out, because this circle right here is actually just one circle. When you kind of combine them together, it makes just one. You don't need to divide it by 2 because there's another one right there. However, this one, that's half of a circle. So you have to find the area of the whole circle and then divide it by 2. To make this heart, we have a whole circle, but it's kind of broken in half on either side. This one right here, number 3, this is a whole circle, but how many pieces is it cut into? 4. This one, you have a half of a circle, but it's taken away. So this is a challenge problem, and you're going to use subtraction on this one. So you're going to find the area of the whole rhombus, or trapezium is what this calls it. But you're going to find the whole trapezoid. Then subtract the area of half of a circle with a diameter of 10. Good luck, guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. This will be due before class starts tomorrow. Have a good day.